Cool. We're rolling. Well, that was easy. How do I look, babe? Really good. Oh, good. All right. Wanna know if my hand is sure, if my heart and intentions are pure. So when I say this, you wanna see all the cards laid out. Oh, the game without the risk or the doubt. So when you play it, 'cause all's fair in love and war. This ain't a game anymore. So don't ask me, don't ask me, don't ask me if you already know. So don't ask me, don't ask me, don't ask me if you already know. So you push all the buttons you can. You try and tilt me to showing my hand. So am I bluffing? No, no, no. You wanna see all my secrets inside. Oh, the weakness that I try to hide. See, I got nothing. See, yeah, so don't ask me, don't ask me, don't ask me if you already know. So don't ask me, don't ask me, don't ask me if you already know. Oh, I said a lot of things and I broke 1,000 promises, and I don't know what honest is no more. And I played the game too long, just waiting on my lucky draw, holding up this ragged dog. Oh, what for? So don't ask me, don't ask me, don't ask me if you already know. So don't ask me, don't ask me, don't ask me if you already know. All right now. Oh, so don't ask me, don't ask me, don't ask me if you already know. So don't ask me, don't ask me, don't ask me if you already know. All right, we got one song in. Hi, everybody. I'm Bryan Titus, and here we are on this local talent music show. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you, Daniel. My shirt is unbuttoned. I guess you guys totally didn't need to know that, but hey, it's a fun fact. That's a song called Games. I wrote that actually before I even moved here to Santa Barbara. But I didn't record it until I started playing with Jeff Kranzler and Dustin Jansen, who are the guys in my trio right now. You might have heard of us. We're called the Bryan Titus Trio. We play around, you know, every once in a while. But that's a song called Games, and the whole idea behind that song was I was kind of addicted to watching the World Series of Poker for a while, and there's a lot of card metaphors in that song because it's the idea is you know, the beginnings of a relationship are very much like a card game where you're bluffing and trying to cheat or maybe pump yourself up or look weak, you know. And it's all about that dynamic of like trying to understand what the other person knows about you but isn't saying. So that's why, don't ask me if you already know that I like you. Is that how that goes? I don't know. My wife's in the studio audience today. In fact, she is the studio audience today. Hi, Katie. Hi. All right, so one in the can. We're good now. All right. I guess the next song that I'll play is a song that I wrote actually here in town. And this is a song, well, actually, yeah, let's do that. Right, let's play this song. This is a song that I wrote in Santa Barbara, about Santa Barbara, kind of. Basically, we moved to this apartment, and it's the apartment that we live in right now. And we got a great deal, and we love it, and our landlord's great. And, well, we woke up around 2 o'clock in the morning the first night that we were sleeping there because the train went by, and it shook our whole house. So I guess that's part of the reason that it was a good deal. This is a song from the Road EP, which is the EP that I wrote here in Santa Barbara about life and times. And this song is dedicated to the Surfliner train. It's called Surfliner. I hear that train whistle moan. I feel the Surfliner pass, shaking the bones of my home, rattling the window glass. That old frame goes crooked, just like the picture turned out. Like a street light flickers, I guess we all just burned out. So ride that silver Surfliner, baby, and you'll find your silver lining, baby, and you'll never come home. Now everybody knows it's that kind of town where you gotta be ready when the shh goes down. And everybody talks about getting out, but nobody knows what they're talking about. They're busy buying all their baggies and their 40 ounce. And all their hard work never ever amounts to nothing from nothing, so you know you gotta bounce. Find a place in the sun with someone who counts. So ride that silver Surfliner, baby, you'll find your silver lining, baby. Well, it's waiting down the track, so go and don't look back. Just ride that silver Surfliner, baby. Right on. Lord knows that I want something better than this for you. So ride that silver Surfliner, baby, and you'll find your silver lining, baby. oh, is waiting down the track. So go and don't look back. Just ride your silver surfliner, baby, and you'll never come home. And you'll never come home. Yeah, there you have it. The Surfliner song. Grab a quick drink real quick. So it's an interesting story how I even ended up here in Santa Barbara. I moved out to California from Boston, where I went to school for music at Berklee College of Music. And I actually wasn't a singer or a guitarist at school. I was a viola player. I played the viola, of all things. But, you know, I always was a singer in my private life, and I always played guitar as the medium to write songs. Not much of a piano player, but that's something that I hope to develop. But I moved to Los Angeles, and I figured, you know, that's where you go when you graduate music college. You know, you go to Nashville or New York or LA. And I was on the East Coast most of my life, so I decided to do that. Move out here, palm trees, surfing, sand, all that stuff. And I lived in LA for about 5 years, and I put out one record with some guys that I went to school with and had a great experience, but I realized that the big city is just not for me. I'm a country boy at heart. And so I took advantage of an offer from some good friends of mine, Sochi and Lori, and we went and stayed with our friend. We stayed with our friend Ginger up in Ojai for a few months before we decided to go try and hike the Appalachian Trail. And while I was there, you know, still had to pay the rent. Ginger gave us a great deal on the room, not complaining, but I still had to have a little job to pay her what she was charging. So I was commuting here to Santa Barbara to work at the REI, the backpacking store here in town. And man, I just kind of fell in love with Santa Barbara. And long story short, I went out and did the Appalachian Trail. And on that trip, I decided that I did want to come back and spend some time here in beautiful Santa Barbara. So I'm going to play you guys some of the songs that I wrote about my experiences on the trail, the Appalachian Trail, which, just for your information, starts down in Georgia, and it continues 2,000 and roughly 200 miles all the way up to Mount Katahdin in Maine. And you can go either way, but we decided, my wife and I, Katie, decided to go from south to north. So we are northbound hikers on the Appalachian Trail. This next song is called Lightning, and it's a song about some things that I learned. Primarily, like, you don't want to be on the top of the mountain when that storm comes rolling in, because you're not going to outrun that lightning. So here we go. All right. Day after you're gone, a hard rain coming on, cold wind sweating me from the hill. I made it into town and I drank the whiskey down. I smiled, it warmed away the chill. So in these days of doubt, you pay to sit one out. You beg to buy a little time. Learn to keep on running. Know that storm is coming. Thunder rumbling behind. Now I find I'm standing where the lightning's landing, and I knew that that you planned it all along. Tired of being where there ain't no freedom, feeling like you're always ever in the wrong. But even if the rain keeps up tomorrow, so I'll keep moving on. So where's the angel landing? There ain't no understanding. I only seen them fly away. Felt it in your skin and the whiskey you were soaking in. Must have been too good to stay. So I'll keep on walking, half afraid of stopping. I've swallowed reasons in my mouth, while the heavy laden read your name a fading on the shelters of the South. So I find I'm standing where the lightning's landing, and I knew that you planned it all along. Tired of being where there ain't no freedom, feeling like you're always ever in the wrong. Will you find your own standing where the lightning's landing, and I knew that you planned it all along. Tired of being where there ain't no freedom, feeling like you're always ever in the wrong. But even if the rain keeps up tomorrow, so I'll keep moving on. So I'll keep moving on. Ooh, I keep moving on. I keep moving on, yeah. All right, so yeah, just keep moving on. Just keep on keeping on. That's the goal. Man. All right, so yeah. Learned some good lessons on that trip, for sure. And one thing that it really helped me get back in touch with is, I'm a huge lover of nature. I'm lucky that that was something that was instilled in me by my parents, and it's kind of like, it's kind of like church for me, So this next song is a song that I wrote, and it's just about seeing the beauty that's around you, like being open to seeing it. And really creative title, it's called Beauty. But sometimes it's hard to see that beauty, especially when we're looking inward. It's hard to give ourselves those props that we deserve, So this is just a reminder. See your own beauty. All right. Man, I really want to tune my guitar. I'm going to do that real quick. The other thing that I just realized is that my shirt is buttoned in a really strange manner. Do you guys mind if I redo my shirt real quick? I missed a button. All right, cut. or not. Please make sure that everyone sees this on public television. I'm on a Facebook stream. All right, so this is what I didn't learn correctly when my mom showed me how to do my shirt. So I'm just gonna turn because I'm a little bit shy about showing people all of my body. Just give that one more try here. Okay, yep. Just like Mr. Rogers, just do it one snap at a time. Not in a big rush. We'll get there. All right. Okay. And just like that, instantly more comfortable. Gotta like that. All right. So, are we live streaming? Cool. Well, I'm going to show people how to tune their guitar on live stream. Much better. My apologies. All right. Take 300. All of your life, so where have you been? You've been hiding in shadows, won't you shine again? With your mouth full of storm clouds and your eyes full of rain, all you hear is the thunder, all you feel is the wind. All of the beauty in you has always been clear to me. All of the beauty in you has always been so hard for you to see. I hope it ain't too late. There's not too much left unsaid. I hope you can still hear me through the noise in your head. 'Cause all of the beauty in you has always been clear to me. And all of the beauty in you has always been so hard for you to see. Someday, if you're ready, if you're feeling all right, if you come around this way again, won't you call me sometime? 'Cause all of the beauty in you has always been clear to me. All of the beauty in you always, and all of the beauty in you has always been clear to me. And all of the beauty in you has always been so hard. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard. Being on the Appalachian Trail was pretty hard. I mean, 2,186.9 miles was the by the book mileage for the year of 2013. You know, trails get rerouted and storms wash places out, and then they got to put you somewhere else. So it changes every year. So every year it's a little bit different. I mean, mostly the same, but a little bit different. And man, my wife and I started hiking together. It's actually Katie's idea. I forget which book was the first book that she read that got her interested in it, but she just devoured novel after book after trail guide, and she said, "Oh, I think we should try to do this." And I was like, "Okay." I'm a hiker, I can walk, I know how to do this. Working at REI gave me a lot of insight on the right things to have with me, get the job done, and we made it about 220 miles before what we thought was a sprained ankle turned out to be almost 100% stress fracture of the fibula in my poor wife Katie's foot. So that ended the trip for her, but with her encouragement, I kept going, and about 5.5, 6 months later, I finished the whole damn thing. And it was quite a feeling to be, you know, standing up on top of Mount Katahdin after walking and walking and walking had become my sole activity, you know, for days and days. And I got up to the top of it and I was like, well, what do I do now? Well, write some songs about it is what I did. This next song is called Just Hold On, and it's kind of like my own personal mantra to keep me moving. It's one of the things I would repeat to myself when I was on the trail. And I'd like, man, feel free to use it. You know, if it helps you out to get through something difficult, please do. Just hold on, man. You get there. So here's a song called Just Hold On. We come too far to walk away. We lost some hopes along the way. But please, push a little further on, please. I said, just hold on, yeah. So we buried what we never said. We on these graveyards in our heads. Now dig a little deeper down, please. I said, just hold on, yeah. Yeah. See, in my dreams, yeah, at night, what I see, it ain't right. How can all these people be doing it, baby? Well, not enough, no, not enough of them are making no. Oh, now, so, ooh, yeah, yeah. Now it's our path to walk alone. We can look back, oh, we turned to stone. But please, push a little further on, please. I said, just hold on, yeah. I said, just hold on. I said, just hold on, yeah. So just hold on, now, mama, oh, now, mama, whoa, yeah. I said, just hold on, yeah. Choo. Just hold on, y'all. Oh, man. Just hold on. Sorry, I just had to ditch that pocket knife that I was carrying. Old habits die hard. How are we doing?
Yeah, there's pizza here too if you want it.
I'm good for. I can't really eat and play, so I'll hit it after. Thanks so much.
We're gonna check the sound just a little bit.
Yeah.
A minute.
We can take time right now.
No, we're just gonna check it.
Cool.
Yeah, right on the high notes, it's slightly overloading.
I'm clipping.
Yeah, so we're trying to figure out just a little bit, trying to show a little bit.
Yeah, I have a lot of vocal range dynamically.
Yeah,
Sorry.
like the high bits. Even not even the high, just the high scratching right at the top. It's like, oh, he's not gonna get more range.
How about if I'm like, oh! I've got it pointed down now. Probably not correct, huh?
Well, I mean, the way the mic works is it goes across. So,
Oh, it goes across the diaphragm?
yeah. So, I mean, that's where it should be. I mean, what if, when you hit like a high note?
Oh! Hey! How's that? It's a 58?
For his guitar, though. So is it his voice that's clipping, or
Yeah,
the guitar?
his voice is clipping. The voice is getting too hard.
We're good? Okay. So should I play any of those songs over again, or? Okay. Okay. Okay, cool. We can do that. That's no problem. All right. I made some mistakes anyway, so this is good. Redemption time. I take back what I said. I made no mistakes. I just made interesting artistic choices in the spur of the moment. All right, so this is a song called Beauty, and it's just my way of giving you permission to see the beauty in yourself. Sorry, I get a little corny sometimes, but I mean it. All of your life, where have you been? You've been hiding in shadows, won't you shine again? Fuck. You ever have one of those days? I'm having one right now. All right, one more time. All of your life, so where have you been? Been hiding in shadows, won't you shine again? With your mouth full of storm clouds and your eyes full of rain, all you hear is the thunder, all you feel is the wind. 'Cause all of the beauty and you has always been a clear to me. And all of the beauty in you I hope it ain't too late. Not too much left unsaid. I hope you can still hear me through the noise in your head. 'Cause all of the beauty in you has always been clear to me. All of the beauty in you has always been so hard for you to see. So someday, if you're ready, if you're feeling alright, if you come around this way again, won't you call me sometime? 'Cause all of the beauty in you has always been clear to me. All of the beauty in you has always, all of the beauty in you has always been clear to me. All of the beauty in you has always been so hard. There you go. All right. So there was one night in particular that I remember, and I was on this beautiful mountain in Massachusetts called Mount Greylock, which is, I believe, the highest point in Massachusetts. And it's got a beautiful old stone hut on top. The kind of place where you can like pay money to stay, and they've got fresh linens, and they've got like a gourmet 5-star restaurant inside. And, well, I was just a broke through hiker, so I decided that I'd camp outside in my tent again. And I had the distinct pleasure of dining under the stars and under this big full moon. And enjoyed slurping up my ramen, my instant ramen, while looking through the window at these people eating like, you know, asparagus and like prime rib and stuff. But I had the good scenery. I had the best seat in the house under that big moon. So this is a song that I wrote kind of thinking back to that night and, you know, just thinking about being on that journey. And you can apply it to anything, you know, you can apply it to your own journey as well. But, so this song's called The Road. Fog climbs thick on the mountain, the air hangs heavy on the breeze. A full moon wearing out a halo, a night as quiet as a thief. And I want you to steal me. Yes, I want you to steal me. So there the road I'm following is filling up, hollow in my soul will grow around it. My soul will go unbound, fly. Left it all to be here among the quiet of the trees. To hear without distraction what it is that my heart needs. Yes, I need you to heal me. Yes, I need you to heal me. So where the road I'm following is filling up, hollow in my soul will grow around. My soul will go unbound and fly. Gonna fly. Oh, I'm gonna fly. Oh, so so where the road I'm following is filling up, hollow in my soul will grow around. My soul will go unbound. Thank you. Thank you guys for letting me be here and play my songs for you. I really appreciate it. I'd like to play this song called Just Hold On For You. And this is a song that got me through all my crazy travels on the Appalachian Trail. And it was kind of like a mantra that I would repeat to myself to keep myself going when I couldn't get my baby on the phone. My cell phone service was not particularly very good on top of those mountains. So here we go, just hold on. So we come too far to walk away. We lost some hopes along the way. Please, so push a little further on, please. I said, just hold on. yes, dig a little deeper down, please. I said, just hold on. See, in my dreams, yeah, at night, what I see, it ain't right. How can all these people be doing it, baby, when not enough, no, not enough of them are making love? Now it's our path to walk alone. We can look back or we turn the stone. Please, push a little further on, please. I said, just hold on now. I said, just hold on now. Yeah. I said, just hold on. So just hold on now, 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 I said, just hold on, babe. Woo. Just hold on. All right. So, yeah. Came back to Santa Barbara after that trip. Battered and bruised, but feeling pretty good. And started playing music with some folks around town. Eventually ended up hooking up with Jeff Kranzler and Dustin Jansen, who are the guys that play with me. I'm so lucky to get to play with these guys. Jeff Kranzler on the upright bass and Dustin Jansen on the cajon. They make my life so much easier. Singing backgrounds and stuff. And well, we started writing some songs together. And, I started writing some songs, and these guys gave me some great feedback on the arrangements and that kind of thing. And we started playing them around town. So this next song that I'd like to play for you is a kind of an unusual title. And the title of the song is Pokey Little Bean Pole. Pokey Little Bean Pole. And it's a long story, but I'll sum it up for you really quickly. I'm from a small town in Connecticut, and my grandparents were both farmers. I was trying to imagine what it must have been like when the two of them met and fell in love. And since they were both farmers, I'm sure there was a barn involved somewhere. A bean pole is a long, skinny vertical pole that you attach the vines to grow up, so it makes it easier to harvest them. And it's a good descriptor for someone who's tall but thin. So here's an imaginary story called Pokey Little Bean Pole. Jimmy Johnny Jack was skinny as a beanpole, wore out his jeans, poked his foot through the knee hole. Walk around town and smile at the people, pokey little beanpole. So Millie Mary Mac went so easy on the eyes, she never met a pie that she didn't want to try. But she worked in the field past the evening time, 243 and a 6'5". Some say opposites with a tractor. When you meet your little baby, you will train on the track. Johnny don't care if his corn gon' crack. He'll carry Millie Mary if it breaks his back. Yeah! Now Millie could sew when she could plow. She said she never need no man around. When the weekend coming, she going to the town. She holding up the barn wall over at the hold down. But Johnny didn't work, he was thin as a stick bug, but he could pick a banjo and he could cut a rug and he could call a step. Red as a fire plug, but never had a lick or a kiss or a hug. And some say opposites will attract, and when you meet your little baby, you a train on the track. Johnny don't care if his corn gon' crack, he'll carry Millie Mary if it breaks his back. Yeah! Now here is a church, and here is a steeple. Open up the doors and see all the people. Millie, Mary, Mac, Jack, happy as can be. Oh, Mary, Jimmy, Joni, that pokey little beanpole. Now some say opposites will attract, and when you meet your little baby, you a train on a track. Johnny don't care if his corn gon' crack, he'll marry Millie Mary if it breaks his back. And some say opposites will attract, and when you meet your little baby, you a train on a track. Johnny don't care if his corn gon' crack, he'll marry Millie Mary if it breaks his back. Yeah! There you have it, pokey little beanpole. Woo. One of the dangers of using a capo is you have to continually tune your guitar, so as my dad would say, good enough for government work. This next song is a song that I wrote with another local person. Nicola Gordon and I wrote this song together. It came out pretty good. I think I'll play it for you guys. This is a blues song in the key of E flat major. And it's all about perspectives. I want you to turn that frown upside down, look at life a different way. You might find that it's all right. It's gonna be okay, all right. Bright side of the blues, hey! Well, I woke up late this morning and I fell right out of bed. I stumbled to the kitchen, ain't no coffee to be had. So I opened up the icebox, nothing but an old ham bone. She swore she'd always leave me, well maybe this time she'll stay gone. I guess that's one way to see it, on the bright side of the blues. When I pulled up to the job site, I tried to punch my card. The boss man hollered at me, you ain't welcome on this yard. So I got back in my pickup to spin some dust his way. I guess that I'll be doing whatever I wanna do today. I guess that's one way to see it, on the bright side of the blues, yeah, yeah. Now I could cry a sea of tears, or drink the ocean dry, blame the whole wide world for my misery. But now I'm tired of tearing up, I drink this whiskey from my cup. Lost it all but one thing I won't lose, the bright side of the blues. When I got back to my cabin, oh, much to my dismay, a big wind came when I was out and it blew my roof away. So I climbed up in my bed for to rest my weary head. I looked up to them stars above, and this is what I said. I guess that's one way to see it, on the bright side of the blues. Yeah. Well, I guess that's one way to see it, the bright side of the blues, bright side of the blues. Oh yeah, the bright side of the blues, bright side of the blues. Oh, bright side of the blues. All right. Ooh. Normally when I play a show, I have this pedal that I click on, and then the sound of me tuning doesn't go out into the audience, you know? But hey, this is different. This is live TV, folks. Thanks for tuning in. This next song is another song that you can find on the most recent record that I put out, and it's the one that I put out with Jeff and Dustin. It's called the Bryan Titus Trio, and it has just a number 3, 1, 2, 3 on it, because it's my third album. But I wrote this song because finances can be difficult sometimes, especially here in Santa Barbara. But if you've got all the right ingredients, you're gonna live a happy life, even if you don't have that super fancy automobile or that super sweet spread up in Montecito. By the way, if anybody has a spare guest house that they're looking to rent, this guy right here. This is a song called Ain't Got, and you'll understand why. And you hear the first line of the song. It goes like this. No money. Well, I hope that it's all right. See, I just want to hold on to you tonight. I ain't got no money, but baby, it ain't funny. Come on, now treat me nice. Yeah. Ain't got no shine on my shoes. I've been chasing that rhythm. All I caught was these blues. I got no pep in my step. I ain't never been hip. I ain't never been cool. No. And all these things I ain't got, they won't stop me from giving you love. You can take it, baby, it's free. Just take it from me, yeah, yeah. I ain't got no suit, ain't got no suit on my back. And that big boss man ain't got me on no kind of fast track. But I got all the time, I'm gonna make you mine. Darling, that's a fact, yes it is. Oh! All these things I ain't got, they won't stop me from giving you love. You can take it, baby, it's free. So take it from me now, mama, yeah. All these things that you want, well, they won't never fill you up. Love's the only thing that you need. So take it from me, yeah, yeah. That's what it's all about, people. Good love, good love. That's what you need in life. I feel like a lucky man. I got lots of good love right now. This next song is a new song. It's not recorded yet. However, if you go to my website, www.bryan, that's B-R-Y-A-N, Titus, T-I-T-U-S.com, www.bryantitus.com. If you go there, you can sign up for the mailing list to find out, what I'm doing, and, right off the bat, you're going to get some free music from me. And as we record these demos, I'm going to be leaking them to just the people that sign up on the mailing list. So go ahead and sign up on the mailing list and get those secret recordings. And this song will be on there soon, I promise. This is a song called I Got a Girl, and I wrote it celebrating my partner in crime, the beautiful Miss Katie Titus. All right, so here we go. I Got a Girl. It goes like this. Like wine, but when I hold her, I can't help but cry. Oh me, oh my. So, oh Lord, now she's so damn good. She's the pie-baking saint of the neighborhood. But when she hikes up her apron, it's understood. I make her mine if she only would. Hey! I got a girl, she's salty sweet. She swears like a sailor through her pearly teeth. But she put back the whiskey like you won't believe. Oh, she stole my heart, that pretty little thief. She might be trouble, but she's all mine. I caught her shoplifting at the 5 and dime with $20 in her pocket the whole damn time. I love her so much, but she's robbing me blind. Hey! So damn smart, diamonds in her mind and fire in her heart. Well, she put me back together when I fall apart. Yeah, she bring me back home when I've gone too far. I got a girl, yeah, she's alright. She puts the yin and the yang in my kung fu fight. She's my half moon hanging in the starry sky, my masterpiece painted in black and white. She's my telephone ringing on a Friday night. Oh, I got a girl and she's alright. Yes, I got a girl and she's alright. I don't know. I'm having fun. I hope you guys are having fun in the booth. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm the youngest of 3 brothers, and each of my brothers is 8 years older than the next. So when I was a little kid, I didn't have a lot of people to play with, so I just got used to amusing myself. So maybe that's what's going on. I don't know. Anyway, this next song. What shall I do? I'm going to actually tune this real quick. I think I need to take my guitar over to Jensen's and have him fix it up. Okay, so this is a new song that I wrote with a friend. Thank you. This is a new song that I wrote with my friend Tara King from Los Angeles. We met at a songwriting retreat put on by a very talented and cool lady named Judy Stakey. And still pretty new at co-writing, but this gave me a lot of cool tools, and I highly encourage anybody who's thinking about, like, how do I become a better songwriter? Well, co-writing is definitely a way that you can do it, and invest in yourself. Like, give yourself permission to spend money on cool things, like taking a class like I did, or a retreat like I did. It's definitely worth it. Anyway, this is a song that came out of the idea of, you know, going through the closet. Skeletons in the closet? Maybe. Mostly a lot of old flannel shirts and stuff for me, but it's hard to get rid of things that have a lot of memories attached to them, so some things you just keep and keep and keep. This song is called Out of Style. Levi's on the night that we first met. The way you looked in them I'll never ever forget. But you don't wear them now. Can't you remember how you made me feel that night? Go on and get them now. Let's open up that door to the things we put away. Some things don't fit no more. Letting it go, go, as fashions change. Maybe we're both feeling so yesterday. But your old blue jeans always make me smile, and some things never go out of style. Some things never go out of style. Dad's cowboy boots the day I said I do. They made me feel like I was strong enough to love you. But they're so out of place here in this cityscape, and I can't breathe here, girl, we gotta run away. So we're letting it all go, as fashions change, and maybe we're both feeling so yesterday. These old boots, yeah, they still got some miles, but some things never go out of style. No, some things never go out of style. You'll put your Levi's on, and I'll put on my boots. Get back to loving on each other like we used to do. Maybe we're both feeling so yesterday. Boots and blue jeans and a country mile. Well, some things never go out of style. Yes, some things never go out of style. Oh, some things never go out of style. Yeah, it's true. Sometimes you gotta give a bunch of stuff away, take it down and give away. But yeah, I'm not getting rid of those boots. Whew. Well, I think it's probably time for me to wrap this up. Thinking, I don't know, play one of the songs off again, the new record that I play at the end of almost every show. And it's a little ditty called Sugar So Sweet. And it's simple and easy and catchy, and I hope you are humming it for weeks and weeks and weeks and curse my name. Actually, we played a show at the Maverick the other day, and there's some nice folks that come to see us when we play out there a lot. And they had just gotten married, and I guess they walked down the aisle after being pronounced man and wife to this song, so it doesn't get cooler than that, man. Oh, man, what a huge compliment. Thank you guys so much for doing that, by the way. All right, here we go. Well, one, two, three, four. I love your baby sugar so sweet. You gather up your love and I give it to me. Sugar in my coffee, sugar in my tea. 'Cause, oh, I love your baby sugar so sweet. Oh, I love your baby sugar so sweet. Sugar in my coffee and sugar in my tea. And gather up your love and I give it to me. 'Cause, oh, I love your baby sugar so sweet. Mama, love you so much. I gotta tell you something that's gonna make you blush. I gotta have you near me, I feel your touch. 'Cause, oh, I love you, mama, love you so much. Oh, I love you, mama, love you so much. I gotta have you near me, I feel your touch. And I got to tell you something that's gonna make you blush. Oh, I love you, mama, love you so much. Now I knocked on your door, but you must have been out. I need a cup of sugar like there ain't no doubt. Got a fire in my belly, it won't go out till I get your sugar in my mouth. Oh! Baby, sugar so sweet. I gather up your love and give it to me. Sugar in my coffee, sugar in my tea. 'Cause, oh, I love you, mama, sugar so sweet. Huh. All right, thank you so much. I'm Bryan Titus. It's been a pleasure to play my songs for you. And I hope to see you at a show sometime soon. Go on to the website, bryantitus.com, and you can find our schedule and purchase our music online. Please support local musicians. We need your money. Seriously, give it to me. Come on. All right, thank you guys. Bye. I don't know, man. I could keep playing, but I'm like my voice is pretty shot. We good? All right, cool. Time for pizza. Pizza time. It's pizza time. I feel so weird. I think all that smoke that we were breathing when we were camping, like, yeah, all that smoke. Yeah. Oh, Christmas trees. Was that all right? I have no idea, you know. It's so weird when when I play a show, typically I have a monitor and I can tell, like, is my voice too loud? Is my guitar too loud? When, like, kind of like, that's how I control myself.
Yeah.
And without knowing what's going on, I was just kind of like, sorry.
Human feedback too is nice.
Yeah.
That's weird. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you play off of the audience
You
for
did
sure.
Great, man. You really got into a beautiful rhythm that last hour.
Cool.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no, my pleasure. And, we might be able to get the band in here, and that'd be another different experience that I think might be cool. Cool, man. All right.
Thank you.
Oh, and thanks for the pizza, Daniel. I'm really looking forward to eating it.
Yes, it's right here.
I was like smelling it and going like, oh my God, I'm so hungry right now.
You might want to warm it up.
Yeah. Thanks, buddy. We'll do. Oh, that's rad. We'll play for pizza. Great.